1-year review on this beauty, Fendi X-Lite Peekaboo. Please guys, stay with me. Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for clicking on this video. My name is Oksana and today I wanna review my Fendi X-Lite. I have this handbag slightly over a year and I definitely have something to say about wear and tear on this handbag. But before I'm going to proceed to actual review of the handbag, I want to say a few words about Fendi fashion house in general. I love Fendi, and in fact I have so many items from Fendi, but when it comes to handbags I have only Fendi X-Lite. And it's not because I don't like Fendi handbags. I love Fendi handbags. The problem with Fendi handbags personally for me is that they're expensive, but they don't hold the value per se like Chanel or Louis Vuitton. So therefore I'm extremely cautious when I'm buying Fendi handbags, because I know if I'm gonna sell it, 99% of the time I'm gonna lose at least 50% of the money. But I do have several items from Fendi. I have a dress, I have a skirt. This top, in fact, today's that I'm wearing, it's Fendi. I have a couple of pair of shoes from Fendi. So I love Fendi. But today I want to talk about my Fendi X-Lite. And as I already mentioned, I have this handbag, I would say about 14 months. Yeah, even 15 maybe. And I use it quite often, especially if I need to go for some kind of meeting, business meeting. I find that this handbag is very classy. You can see that it's well-made handbag, but it's more settled. It's very business-like, appropriate. So therefore I absolutely love this handbag for every day, for work, for business meetings, etc. And it fits also a lot. So normally this handbag comes with original strap made of fabric, and that's how it looks like. That's how these handbags come from the original purchase, you know. But I also purchased an additional Fendi strap, and I want to talk about this Fendi strap a little bit more in details. First, what I want to mention, the difference between Fendi X-Lite Peekaboo and the regular Peekaboo mini or medium size, etc. The major difference between these two models is Fendi X-Lite doesn't have middle divider, so therefore the opening is very wide, and obviously even if something doesn't properly fit inside, if it has to be stick out, obviously you don't have any obstruction in the middle. So that's what I love personally in this handbag. And as I said, mostly I'm using this for my work, like, you know, for my business meetings, etc. So really love that things about Fendi X-Lite comparing to regular Peekaboo Fendi. I also purchased an additional strap with the Fendi Zucca print, because if you see inside, it's a beautiful Zucca print. The same thing's happening on this strap, and this strap has few adjustable buttons. On my YouTube, I had a question from Woabel. I hope that I pronounce your name correctly. She has exactly the same handbags as I do, and she obviously used it with the, her strap, the regular strap. But she was wondering what is the shortest length on this additional strap, because she's considering to purchase this. So by default, the regular Fendi X-Lite strap, which is non-adjustable, and it's mostly for the shoulders, it's 37 inches. That is the length of the standard strap from Fendi. This additional strap, you can adjust it, but when it comes to the shortest setting, if I'm gonna put on the shortest setting, it's exactly 37 inches as the original strap. But on the longest setting, it's 40 inches. So I purchased this strap because I can use it on the shoulders and I can use it as a crossbody. So that was my main reasoning why I purchased this strap. And I also have several videos already with my Fendi X-Lite or any other Fendi items when I'm reviewing and I'm modeling my Fendi X-Lite, and most likely I'm gonna put some kind of my modeling shots with the Fendi X-Lite with this strap or any other strap. So I definitely gonna insert some kind of modeling shots. So therefore, if you want something shorter than this strap, when it comes to this one, pretty much the shortest setting is exactly the same, 37 inches. And I purchased specifically this strap mostly for the, as I said, to actually use it as a crossbody, and mostly for the look, because it gives an extra charm to this handbag, because you can see that it adds extra, you know, beauty point to Fendi X-Lite. Because if I'm gonna remove this strap, this bag becomes very, very plain. And I mean, maybe it's nice for the meeting setting, like you can see. And if I'm gonna put the original strap that it comes with, you see, when I'm gonna put the original strap, it looks very, very plain, and which is good, as I said, for the business meetings. But if you want to be a little bit flashy or show that you actually love Fendi fashion house, that's when I use my Fendi X-Lite straps, because it has a little bit more defined Fendi fashion house, you know, design. Zucca print is the most famous print for Fendi. So let me talk a little bit about wear and tear on this handbag. I find that this handbag holds its shape quite well, because when it comes to Fendi Peekaboo Mini, it's obviously because it's small and it has an additional support in the middle with that bar, so it obviously holds its shape quite nicely. But when it comes to Fendi medium size, mostly they get saggy. Or I don't know, maybe because it has that extra bar, maybe because the base is not wide enough, because original Fendi Peekaboo in medium size is actually much narrower. This Fendi X-Lite, it actually has wider base, so therefore I find that it keeps the shape and keeps the structure much better comparing to regular Fendi medium size. Fendi Peekaboo medium size. When it comes to the leather, I don't see any major scratches. Let me just show you a little bit closer. So this is the corners. You can see that the corners, once again, in the very, very good shape. There you go, that's the corners. The glazing, once again, in very, very good shape. I don't have any issue with the glazing or such. The only one major wear and tear I can see on this handbag, it's the scratches on the hardware. I see quite visible scratches on the hardware, on the lock, and on these sidebars. Let me actually come closer to the camera, and hopefully the camera can pick it up. Like, I don't know if it's showing or not, but you can see some scratches here. You can see some scratches on the hardware. I don't know if it's showing, but I'm hoping that the camera picking up on the scratches. If the camera won't be able to pick up on those scratches, just trust me, there is a scratches on the hardware. Inside, the inside is actually in absolutely pristine shape, but I have to say thank you to my Zumoni organizer. And by the way, guys, I have coupon from Zumoni organizer, OxanaLV. You get 20% off, and this coupon is good by the end of this year. And disclaimer, I do not receive any compensation from Zumoni to say such things. I really love it. And this organizer is actually for Speedy 25, but it fits absolutely perfect for Fendi X-Lite medium size. So therefore you can get the idea how big is this handbag. So it's pretty much Speedy 25, but definitely taller. So it even fits more than Speedy 25. And inside it's also full leather. And please, guys, don't judge me. I still have Fendi tag. It doesn't bother me. So I still keep the tag on. And inside it's also leather line, absolutely perfect leather lining, and it's in absolutely perfect condition. But as I said, the result of this perfect condition is because I use my Zumoni organizer. And once again, it doesn't have to be a Zumoni organizer, whatever your preference with organizers. It can be some Orga. But as long as you have some kind of organizer inside, you will protect the leather lining, and obviously you have slightly better organization inside this handbag. Overall, I absolutely love this handbag. I think it's a perfect handbag for every day, for work, for meeting. I mean, it's still great handbag for the weekend, but it's more of the settled look, you know what I mean? It's not going to be some kind of funky look, or it's not going to be some kind of edgy look if you want to get with this handbag, because this is more kind of classy, settled, ladylike look, if I could say. So definitely love this handbag. Definitely recommend for anybody who wants to buy Fendi handbag. The quality is exceptional. And one thing I want to mention, I love Karl Lagerfeld. I have so many Chanel handbags, and usually when we talk about Karl Lagerfeld, we always talk about Chanel, and quite often we forget that he was actually creative designer and for Fendi. So therefore all these creations, it's also applicable to Karl Lagerfeld. So absolutely love Fendi, absolutely love Fendi design, absolutely love Fendi handbags. I wish if I can get more Fendi handbags. Lately I'm lusting over Fendi X-Lite in suede. It's a beautiful suede design on their website, kind of blue, but I know that it's extremely impractical, and if money would be no objection, I would have buy that handbag right now. But I'm hoping maybe I can find something Fendi X-Lite on a second market. I really love the pink design. I'm gonna insert also a picture of that pink that I'm kind of on a hand. That blue one would be perfect if I could get it, but we shall see. Overall, highly recommend Fendi X-Lite to any of you if you're considering. It holds its shapes. The leather is absolutely plush, but at the same time fairly durable. The design, I think it's a timeless. It's perfect today, and it will be perfect, I would say, in the future as well. I hope this review was useful for you guys. If you like it, please don't forget to give me thumbs up, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye bye.